Evening, namaste, I think that's what they say. Tried saying that a couple of times, don't know whether it's fact or not, but hello. Who's with me this evening? Anybody care to stretch on a Friday evening? Or have you gone straight for Friday night drinks, obviously in the back garden? Or on your sofas? Who's doing what? Right, let's turn it off. So far, just me. See what happens, shall we? See if anyone wants to join me. Otherwise, quiet Friday night for me. Call it or class it as a hot yoga session, couldn't I? Something like with Ricky's, as it is. I've got the back door open, so if anyone does end up watching this, I hope you can hear me. Or got somebody. Who is it? Let me know, because at the moment I'm just talking to myself. Be nice to know who I am going to talk to. And if you're doing it, are you taking part, or are you just checking in to see what's going on? Or two people. Please tell me someone's going to stretch with me tonight. It's not just me. I'm going to rub it away to myself. If you are just joining in, oh, I've lost somebody. Oh no, who are you? Come on, tell me. John, are you going to stretch? I know you tend to do a Friday night stretch, so I hope you are. Hey, sticking with it? Are you getting a pre-stretch in before the Albion kick-off? For you tonight, you're going to watch the Baggies at 7:45 and hope they play a whole lot better than what they did the other day. What's in store for us all? I know there might be a little bit of a delay, so I'm hoping I'm not just going to end up talking to myself. Just me and you at the moment, John. Cool. I'm going to do a lower body stretch. I'm also going to give you some options when it comes to, if you haven't got a foam roller, how to kind of get into the muscles by working them with these. So it could be a brutal one. A brutal stretch. Don't even know if they go hand in hand with each other, to be fair, but we'll see. Please give me feedback as we get part way through it. So if it is just me and you, John, and I am torturing you, please let me know. But I don't know about you, my legs are still extremely tight. Have you got a particular area that you definitely want to stretch out, seeing as it is you at the moment? May as well cater for some stretches that you may want to cover. Got 2 minutes. Oh, Stu's here. Stu, are you taking part or are you just checking in? Where's all the runners? Normally we get like the Friday night runners. Obviously not tonight. Right. As soon as it hits 15 on my clock, I'll press play on my Pilates music and we'll go from there. Gnomes, please tell me you're stretching. At the moment it's me and you. I think I've lost John. If you're not, just hang about and talk to me. Or I might just child's pose for 30 minutes for anyone. I've got my Pilates music ready and everything. Give it a go. Come on, tell me. Give it a go. Is it 15 minutes past yet? Oh, it is. Are you ready? Pilates music's on the go. So we're going to start off nice and steady, as we normally do. And just sit with your feet in front of you. Get the length in your legs. And all I want you to do is just start by relaxing and putting the toes away from you. And then just bringing them back towards you. So just, they're like calf raises, but because we're not on our feet, we're down. We're stretching our calves out, just a little bit of mobility through the ankles as well. Put put your hands wherever it's comfortable, and then just flex and relax. So flex and relax. Or Ramina's here now, I've got two of you. Just to work through those. And then once you've done that, by Ramina, just relax the feet and just let them go in and out. So just in and out. Little bit of mobility to start with. Hey! Teresa, you got the family involved. Well done, Gnomes. Right, give the little toes a bit of a wiggle to begin with. And then from there, all I want you to do, reach the fingertips all the way down to your toes and then ease back into it. You can do your independent garden, brilliant. Well, if you want to leave me on the side whilst I chatter away, you carry on. Are you there to watch the Albion? Ramina's getting into the music as well, so I'm just getting a little bit of a stretch through our hamstrings and my back as I just reach down to my toes and then glide back out of it. Don't go too far into that stretch too soon. You got it, nice ease to begin with. It's too warm to do anything, isn't it? Even stretching. We could probably classify this one, because you all missed the joke because you weren't here, as hot yoga. The hot bit's okay, the yoga bit not so much because I'm not yoga trained. So hot stretch probably doesn't sound the same, does it? Right, I want you to both hands, I want you just to reach to the outside of one foot and then back to centre. And outside the other foot and then back to centre. That's going to put a little bit more stretch into the one side that you're aiming towards. Ramina's in the garden. Well, hey, that's a good place to do it. Not in a hot and stuffy conservatory. Sky bed. Right, from there just reach forward and hold the stretch. If you want to hold onto the bottom of your feet, hold yourself into that stretch position. Feel the hamstrings. Again, if that's a little bit too deep, you can hold just above the ankles or just by the calf. So get whatever you need out of it. As well as going to yours to watch Sky, she's going for a tea as well. She raiding your cupboards. That's a bit. Oh, she should have you round to hers. Right, again, do that again. So ease into it. If you can this time, reach a little bit more. Pull on the bottom of your feet, to the sole of your feet, to get a little bit more out of those hamstrings. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, try and get a little bit lower into that stretch. Ooh, tight hamstrings. And then ease out of it. Okay, what I want you to do now is cross one leg over to the other and then just turn towards that knee. So you can put your hand down on the floor if you want to. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, try and get a little bit more rotation through the torso. So I'm feeling that stretch in my back, also running down the side of my body, so my wings, and a little bit in the glute and the hip flexor too. Slowly release out of it, change, so cross the other leg over. Turn over that front knee. You can put your hand down to ground if you want to. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, try and get a little bit more rotation through the body. Look towards the shoulder that you're turning towards. That's going to get a little bit more rotation through the upper body too. Hold the stretch. And then ease off out of it. Lie down, cross one ankle onto the knee, and then tuck through and then pull the opposite knee towards your chest. You can relax down to the ground with that one if you want to. Feeling that in my hip flexor. Also feeling it in my glutes. So just hold on to it, pull it into the chest and tuck it in. From there, change sides. Pull it in. If you have been stretching more regularly, is anybody finding that their flexibility or their recovery is better? That would be interesting to find out. I find that I've not got as many aches and pains, although I am struggling with my knee a little bit. Relax out of those. This time, take one leg up to the ceiling. You can hold onto the back of the calf or the thigh, wherever you need to, and then just pull carefully towards you. Feel the stretch. Don't pull too much that you get a tear. Just hold it in place. If you've got a nice straight leg, it should show that your hamstrings aren't too tight. If you've got a little bit of a bend on it, don't worry about it. It's going to take a bit of time to work on those hamstrings just to get that release. From there, carefully pop it down and change legs. So if you are running a lot, guys, you're going to find that your lower back, your hamstrings, your glutes, your calves, your knees, they're all going to need a little bit of TLC. So I'm going to show you what you can do if you haven't got a foam roller, how you can work those muscles without having to roll them out. As an alternative, relax, pop that foot down. Right, from there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put one leg straight. I'm just going to tuck my other leg to the sole of my foot on my inner thigh, okay? I'm going to work on my ITB band, because again, if you're a runner or if you do a lot of impact work, loads of jumping, then you'll find that probably your knees are feeling it, and it might not actually be the knee that's causing the problem, it could be the ITB. So all I want you to do is start with the heel of your hand and just slowly push down the outside of your leg, okay? And then start again from the top and push way down. If you find a bit of discomfort at a certain place, then just stay there and try and push a little bit deeper. Not to the point that it hurts severely, but you just want to try and release that muscle and that muscle tissue. So the palm of the hand just working down towards the knee and then back up again. And again, what you can do as well as using the palm of your hand, if you want to get a little bit more into it, use your knuckles. That is not nice, okay? So you can put your knuckles and work down that band. Depends on how tight that band as to how much discomfort it causes. So just working that, it's going to help release, because I find at the moment, just the side of my knee, when I'm running, it feels really tight and not painful enough to stop me from running, but it lets me know that there's something that needs a bit of work on. So from there, all I want you to do, just using your thumb and a finger, just slowly give it a bit of a pinch and work your way down the side of the leg. Just a little bit of a pinch and see if there's anything that's particularly you can feel, and then work your way back up again. How does people finding that? And then from there, you're going to work the top. So take a grip of the muscle and literally as if you're kneading some pastry or dough, you're just going to work into that top muscle. So I'm literally grabbing and squeezing and working my way up and down. I can feel that. I've got a spider helping me out. So how are we finding that? Is anyone getting a good old grip of their quads and working it? Don't go too much, you don't want to end up too bruised on that. I'm literally just massaging the top of that leg. Massaging the top of the leg. How's that? If you find a particular area, oh that's a good one, where it's a little bit uncomfortable, stay on it and just little circular movements, just working into that muscle. Working up and down. It's a good one want to release. So if you're struggling because you haven't got a foam roller, you can just get a grip of it. And then just down by the knee, carefully. So I'm just going to massage outside outer kneecap. Just working carefully there. And again, just using my thumb and just pushing up and down. So you should feel a muscle band running down the side of your leg. So I'm just working nice and carefully up and down that muscle band there. Don't need any equipment for this whatsoever. And hopefully it will help loosen off. So, guess what? Once you've done one leg, you've got another leg to do. So you're going to change sides, put the sole of the foot there, and then starting off sole, palm of the hand, work your way down the outside of the ITB, so pushing all the way down. It will pay dividends, guys, if you're running, if you're doing impact stuff, especially when you're training, not on any sprung floors, unless you're very fortunate at home to have sprung floors. If you're on concrete or wooden floors, they're taking a lot out of our legs, so this is valuable. Really start to work into it. Now, although I'm suffering on my right side, my left side seems a bit tighter. So I can really feel as I'm pushing the heel of my hand down that ITB band, start to feel it just down here. Okay, so keep working at it nice and controlled. Oh, that's lovely. If you're finding that the heel of the hand is enough pressure, you don't have to worry about using your knuckles. They're just an option. So if you want to, use your knuckles and just push them nice and carefully down that muscle band. If you're finding that actually quite pleasant, good. Means you're taking care of your legs. So just keep working at it. Again, if you may find it that you want to run your thumb along that muscle, so all I'm doing is I'm just gliding my thumb all the way down that band, working on it nice and slowly, and might make little circular patterns as well. You're going to go for the pinch now, so pinch and just keep moving down it, so little pinches and little circles, pinch and circles. With that then, guys, hopefully. And then once you've done that, pinch from the top and just work your way down. So pinch and work your way down. Like I said, like you're kneading some bread or something. I don't know about you, it's making me sweat. So little circles as you pinch. So the quad doesn't seem as bad on this side. My ITB was a little bit tight. Just be consistent with it. And again, just going to carefully work the knee, so little circles with the thumb outside the knee. See how you go from that. It's not a bad start. Right, hopefully those legs are a little bit eased off a touch. So we're going to work our way into some nice long stretches. So what I want you to do is take one leg, raise the toes towards the ceiling, and I'm sitting into it. At the moment I'm balancing on my toes at the back as well, but if you wanted to, you could relax that leg to get lower if you wanted to. Okay, so it depends on what you need. Again, it's a nice old stretch of the hamstring. It also stretches out the inner thigh as well. So if you want to change the angles just to get different degrees of leverage and just see how you get on with that, that's fine. And then from there, all I'll do is just little rotations just to open the joint up a little bit. So just angle that foot, slow movements, and I'm pushing my butt down, feeling a hip flexor as well. So see what you can do with that. If you find a particular area that needs to work a little bit more, then what you can do, take your knee a little bit wide to the outside and sit down into it. So again, use your hands for support. I'm really opening up that inner thigh now. And I'm getting a good old hamstring stretch. What you can do is you can start just to turn the foot in a couple of directions. See how you're getting on. So control movements. Once you've done the one side, carefully, we're going to change over. So we're going to start off facing the same way as the foot. Again, support yourself on those toes if you need to, or if you want to go flat, then you can do. Just get the different angles of leverage that you want. Again, get that release through the hamstring. And again, just little movements, side to side, so towards and away from you. Just to open things up. Once you've done that, you can change the angle of this knee. That's just so you can get a little bit lower into it if you need to. And again, you can start to turn that foot. Nice low position to begin with. Again, depends on how flexible you are as to how low to the ground you are. Right, slowly bring that knee in. So again, working on the inner thighs, take the feet nice and wide, and if you can, push your butt towards the back. Still need to stretch these out a little bit. So again, what you can do is just tilt. So push away, and then slowly come forwards. Stay towards the back now and hold that position. If you're feeling that they're activated, great. Okay, well hopefully they'll get to the point where they'll release off and loosen up a little bit more. So we're just going to hold it in this position. Walking a touch, and then bend one knee. So try and get that foot underneath you, bend one knee, get the length out of that leg. So I've almost got a nice kind of, well, what angle would that be? 45 degrees? Got a nice like 45 degrees sloping action. What you can do, again, is just push your butt back into it. I'm trying to keep my chest a little bit lifted. Really getting the most out of that inner thigh, and also as well, and the hamstrings. Slowly rock over to get the same out on the other side. So nice and controlled. Try not to lean on the anything around you. And if you can, level as you possibly can. I'm quite fortunate because I've got a nice long straight line across my mat, so I can make sure everything's lined up. Try and keep your alignment good too. Now what I want you to do, go back to centre, but turn that foot. When I say go back to centre, centralise your body. So you've got a nice long length of that leg. Turn your foot to face that way, and turn your body to face that way too. Okay? And if you can, just get a little bit sitting up out of it. Do what's ever comfortable with your arms. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. So we've got a nice strong 90-degree bend on the front leg, good length in the back leg, and I'm trying to keep my posture upright as well, and tucking my butt underneath me. Doing a good old release in that hip, as well as obviously inner thigh, hamstring and the like. Right, you can reposition, so get that foot facing that way, turn that one to face that way, and then do exactly the same on this side. So I'm going to turn my chest to face that way. Getting a good opening of this hip. moment. Slowly going to bring myself back to the centre. I'm going to take my feet wide again. And that's, stretch everything out so now my feet can go a touch wider, but again, do what you've got to do, guys. You haven't got to go too wide. Just using my hands to support myself. I'm not putting my whole body weight on there, but it's there just to take a little bit of load out of the legs. So from there, point your toes towards the ceiling. If you find that your feet are slipping apart too wide, put them back down again and walk them in a touch. So do what you got to do. Now from here, just walk your hands over to the one side and stay as low as you can. Walk your way over to the other side. And then back to centre. Right, walk the feet in towards you. And I want you to sit into a low squat. So sit into a low squat and pop the chest up, okay? So we're sitting in a low squat. I've done this one before, just a hip opener. So push palms together and push your elbows and knees apart. Feel the hips open. Feeling that release, team? Put my hands on the floor and I'm just going to basically lift my butt in the air a touch just to get the length out of my hamstrings, okay? So I've got long, straight legs. When I say long, aren't all that long, but you know what I mean. And then if you take your arms behind you and just push towards the ceiling, get a little bit of a shoulder stretch. Relax those arms so then fall to the floor. Stay in that stretch. Just getting the most out of those hamstrings at the moment. Right. Slowly drop yourself down to your knees. Take one leg forward. Into it. Okay, so nice 90-degree bend on the front leg. Option, you can keep the knee down, or if you want to, you can go into a slightly elevated position. It's entirely up to you. Again, pop the chest and feel that hip flexor. Drop the knee if you need to, and then again just push hips forward. Go back into the hamstring. Oh, well done, Gnomes, though, for doing it. Hope they're taking photos as well. You'll probably not so much, but I hope so. It'd be nice to see the evidence. Right, I'm going to change sides now. Okay, so leg forward, push your hips into it. So I'm probably on the same side, so we'll find out. And if you need to, lift that leg, get the length in that leg. I think I have done the same side twice. Drop the knee if you need to and push your hips into it a touch more. And then from there, release off into the hamstring. Right, now just in case I've done the same side twice, we're going to do it 2 more times. Just because. So, take the leg through. Up to you whether you lift that back leg or not. Hold a nice, solid, strong position. Tucking that butt underneath you. Feeling that release there. And you can drop the knee, push a little bit deeper into it. turn around just in case I haven't done the same leg like 3 or 4 times now, just to give you a different angle. So let's do that again then. So 90 degrees, up if you want to, shoulders back. Ooh. Definitely needs a good old stretch, that one does. Drop the knee if you want to, push the hips a little bit more into it. And then from there, ease back into the hamstring stretch. Right, relax that one off. What are you going to do? Put the soles of your feet together. So soles of your feet together, and just let your knees drop down to the ground as best they can. You can see how tight my hip flexors are. They don't want to go anywhere. So pull your heels towards the groin. It's going to release the groin a little bit more. Getting close now though, guys. Almost done. From there, and we haven't done it for a while, we're going to hit child's pose. So, just to finish it all off, push your butt back over your heels, walk your fingertips forwards, and then just drop yourself down as low as you can. Should get a little bit of a shoulder release with this one, so if you need to, just walk your fingertips forward a touch more. And then if you take your arms off into one diagonal, get a little bit more release. Side, take it over to the other side. Back to centre, hold that child's pose position. Slowly come up into sitting. Guys, if you're not hanging about for foam roller, then you're pretty much good to go. Hopefully your lower body, especially your hamstrings, have been sorted, stretched, giving you a few ideas of how to work the muscles. If you haven't got access to a foam roller, use your hands. And as always, any questions, hit the comments below, let me know. It's going to be a very, very brief foam roller session because I don't think many of you hang around for it, but it'll be the same old to be fair. And because my ITB needs rolling out, I may as well do my ITB whilst I wrap it away, okay? So let me know what you think, if you've got anything in particular you want to work on. Now again, if your ITB is a little bit sore, I wouldn't advise putting your whole body weight. So I'm supporting myself on my one leg and my hands at the moment. It's very tender. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to stay on that point because I don't want to roll any further just yet, and I'm just going to just work my way through that knot. And I'm just turning my body towards it, little movements, nothing quick, it's always slow and away from it. So I don't need to move too much. If it releases, and at the moment it's not giving up, then what I would do is I'd move a little bit higher, so an inch higher, just to see if it has completely been dealt with or whether it's just moved. At the moment it doesn't want to give up. So nice and careful, because the ITB is not a pleasant thing to roll out, not in the slightest. I thought Baggies win tonight, we stay top of the table. Leeds play tomorrow, hopefully they lose. So how are we finding that? Is anybody having a go at their ITB with a foam roller, or are you just going to watch me if I scream in pain? Oh, that is not pleasant. Not pleasant in the slightest. Oh. So your ITB can be held accountable for a whole lot of problems. If you're struggling with your knee, or your lower back, or your butt, try your ITB. In the same respects, try your butt, because that also can be quite tight for lower back pains as well. Oh, that is not nice. Gnomes, if you've got a foam roller, I hope you're doing this bit as well, and I'm sure you're giving your family a whole lot of of a reason to have a laugh at you, because they're not nice. They really aren't. Oh, and I'm being very good, because normally I'll be screaming or I'll be swearing, but I can't. Oh, that is vile. So I know which one is the worst side. Oh my, was that Tash? Watching. Oh my life, that's vile. Okay, I'm going to do the other side in a minute and hope it's not as bad as this one. We've got a lot of work to do with that. Ooh. How are we finding it? I might actually be live for the whole 15 minutes if it's just on one leg. Guys, take the same principle to any part of the muscle. So if you wanted to do your calves whilst I'm rolling around on this ITB, you go for it. If you want to do your quads, go for it. Not pleasant. Oh. Right, I have had quite a go at it today, so I don't think it's happy at me. I might swap and change sides. Oh, I didn't think that one was going to be as bad. Still got problems, but not quite as bad as the other side. Your foam roller, is it yours? Nice cop out there, Gnomes, nice. So really, we've said before, you should be working on your foam roller on a very regular basis. If it gets to the point where it is this painful, you've not been using it often enough. So you can see that I need to use it more. I can see I need to use it more. The reason why I don't use it is because it's blooming painful. But if I was more consistent with it, it wouldn't give me as much trauma. But hey ho, fitness is good for you. Right, well, you're actually doing me a big old favour, because I probably would have bailed by now and bottled it. So thank you for staying with me. Thank you for making me do this. It would be so easy for me to go, done, off I go. And you know what? I might just do that in a minute. So, team, happy Friday. If you are up to anything over the next few days, stay safe, enjoy yourselves. If you are an Albion fan, boing boing, let's hope we get our 3 points tonight. No lives tomorrow, but I'm sure we'll be putting a few bits and pieces in there. Lives back on Sunday, and just stay tuned. If you've got any questions, then don't ever hesitate to drop a message or put something in the group. We're all here to support each other. Have a very pleasant evening, guys. I'll catch you all soon.